I signed 6 agency clients in a row in the span of 2 weeks to show that it's not luck. And in this video, I want to walk you through exactly what we did step by step and why we're able to sign clients so easily, so effortlessly, so systematically versus a lot of people struggling to even book meetings, to even stand out, to even get the client signed on the sales call. And in this video, it's not going to be some generic agency advice you can see all over YouTube. I'll be showing you exactly what I did and the small nuances as to why our offer works, why we're able to book the meeting so systematically, and why we're able to get the deals closed predictably as well, so that you can take this, use it in your own agency, see results today, so that you can easily sign clients using very practical, straightforward information. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the co-founder of Agency Growth Partner. And what we do is we build these acquisition systems for marketing agencies so that they can add an extra 6 or 7 figures to their monthly revenue and scale up from there. And if you want more information on how we do it, just check the link in the description. So there's 3 things that you need to understand and that we did to make it so effortless to sign clients. And the first component is the offer. Now, the offer is how you look to the market. But the thing is, if you look like every other agency, you're going to get what every other agency gets, which is no bookings, no clients, no interest. So the first component as to why we're able to get such massive returns is because of our offer. And the reason that our offer converts so well is because of how specific it is. Now, the first component is the revenue outcomes that we talk about. We don't say we'll help you sign more clients, we'll help you increase sales. We say we'll help you increase your sales by 50 to 100K per month within around 6 to 12 months. And what you'll notice is the level of detail that we go into, right? We're not just saying some abstract number, we're actually saying concrete, specific numbers in terms of outcomes and timeframes. And on top of this, we even add in a guarantee because we work on a pay and results basis. So it indicates that if they don't get results, they don't even pay us, right? And this is why it's so attractive. But the thing is, I know I say this to a lot of people and they always come back to me saying things like, oh, I can't do that. You know, I can't promise these outcomes to everyone. It's not reasonable. I can't do that. And the thing is, just understand that you don't have to promise these outcomes to everyone, right? It's a big thing to understand. You don't have to promise these numbers to everyone. The thing is, you only need to promise these numbers to people who qualify for what you do. So for example, if someone is just starting out with their agency, they've never done anything before, no case studies, nothing. There's no ways we're going to add an extra 50 to 100K a month within 12 months because they're so inexperienced. There's so many things that they don't have in place that they don't know how to do that we won't be able to help them with straight away. It could be done in a certain amount of years, but in 6 months, it's going to be quite unreasonable. So on the calls, we say that, you know, if you're at, let's say 50K and above, 100K and above per month, then we can promise these numbers. But if they don't, then it's okay. They just don't qualify for the guarantee. So what I'd recommend is, based on your past case studies, right? If you have case studies, figure out what's the average outcome that you got for someone, or even one of the best outcomes that you got for someone, right? Look at your best case study, see what outcomes did you get, and then make that your offer. So see how long it took, see what you did for them, and then based on that, that is your new offer. So when you reach out to people, you can say you'll help them add whatever amount in whatever time frame. And then when you get onto the call, you say, okay, they got these outcomes because they were at this place with their business, right? They had these foundations. And then because they have these foundations, if the person you're speaking to has these as well, then you can make a guarantee and whatever you think would be best. And if they don't qualify, then it's perfectly fine. You just say you wouldn't qualify for a guarantee, but this is what's possible if you have these things. Now, if you don't have case studies, totally understandable. And what I recommend doing is watching the video that I made on how to sign clients without case studies and without results, without any money at all. And you can do this very easily. Now, I'd recommend watching that after this video because what it's going to explain is how you can make your offer, how you can make your outcome without having previous experience. So now that we sorted out the offer, the next component on how we're able to sign 6 clients so easily is our appointment setting methods. Now, you could have the best offer in the world, but if no one sees it, it's literally pointless, right? If you had the cure to cancer, but nobody knew it existed, it would still be useless because no one could actually benefit from it. So the main thing we focused on was having appointment setting methods that got our message in front of the right people at scale automatically. And that's the key point. It is done all without me, without my involvement. I didn't have to send any emails. I didn't have to source any leads. All I did was take qualified sales calls with interested prospects who need what we're offering and sell them on the services that they already asked for. And this is what we do for our clients right now. And if you want more info on that, just check the link in the description. But these are the systems that we build out. We want to get to the point where you're just taking calls with the people who need what you're offering, sell them into clients, and then even beyond that, remove you from that process so that you're just signing clients on autopilot, you're working on the business instead of in it, and you just have a system that runs automatically. So our primary method of generating these appointments, besides, YouTube content, things like that, the method that generated 70% of our bookings was cold email. And the way that we structure it now is we have many domains, around 20 to 30 Google domains. We purchase that. And then for each domain, we purchase around 3 to 5 email accounts. So for example, let's say the domain was theagencygrowthpartner.com. We would have Ethan at theagencygrowthpartner.com, Kian at theagencygrowthpartner.com. and we'll just have 3 to 5 of those for each domain. And we put these emails into a tool called Instantly. Now, Instantly is our email sending tool. So very simply put, all we're doing is we're buying many email accounts, right? So we're able to send many emails from many different accounts. Because we have many accounts, we're able to distribute the volume between all of them, and we're able to get in contact with many, many people at scale automatically. And because we put it in Instantly, Instantly is just going to send the emails for us. So all we need to do is write one campaign, one winning campaign, and this just involves a very simple email script saying, hey, we help whatever marketing agencies to get this outcome in this time frame. These are our case studies. Would you be open to speaking? All we need to do is write that once, put it into Instantly, and Instantly is just going to send these emails automatically from these email accounts at scale. And very simply put, that is how we get the volume. But the best part is, because we've done this so many times, we know what framework works for these emails. So all we need to do is write one script. We don't have to write one every single day, every single week. We write one, make sure there's leads in the campaigns, and it's very easy to automate this. And it just runs and runs and runs and runs on autopilot without you being involved. And this is where we get to the point where it's just running automatically. And this is what we do for our clients. So because we have one script, because it's sending automatically, because we don't have to change anything, this is how we're effectively able to get in contact with the right people at scale easily and then take the calls. So now we have the offer. We have a way to get in front of the right people at scale. Now it's the final component, number 3, which is sales. So the first component is that we're sending these scripts and we're reaching out to the market with our emails. But the thing is, once they respond positively, we still need to get them onto a booking. So what we do is we've systemized what we call inbox management to the point where when people respond positively, all we need to do is send a copy and paste message, and that's going to convert them from a prospect that's just interested to a booking. And we've systemized it to the point so well where we only need to send one message and that's it. We don't have to come up with some new reply. We don't have to have a long conversation for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. We don't have to do any of the stuff. We just need to send a copy and paste message as soon as they reply and they book in, right? And this is how we're able to automate so much of it, because we don't have to come up with anything. I don't have to sit there on the computer typing things when it just happens by itself. And if you want this exact script, what you can do is you can either book a time using the link below, or you can just message me on LinkedIn with the word inbox and I'll send it to you straight away. But that's honestly all you need. And then what you want to do is get to the sales component. Now, another reason why we're able to sign clients so easily is because we use the exact same sales script for every single person that I speak to. Right? And because we're not doing some back and forth conversational sales script, it's very question based, it's very diagnostic. We can systemize it. So because the entire script is question based, I just ask around 12 to 15 key questions. And if you can just ask these questions, the likelihood of a prospect buying is honestly extremely high, right? It's actually that simple. You just have to ask a certain few questions. It's going to put them in the right frame of mind. It's going to get them to the point where they're ready to buy, and then you're good to go. And then obviously at the end of it, once you make your pitch, right? And this is included as well in what we do for our clients. But once you do that, there's going to be sometimes objections, reasons for people not buying. And what you want to do is we've systemized this as well. So after we've taken around 50 to 100 to 200 sales calls, we've realized that we're going to see the same objections over and over and over. And this is one of the biggest things that I've realized, because what you find is that you have over 200 calls, but the thing is you only get around, let's say 7 to 15 different objections. I don't have the money right now, I can't afford it, not in my budget. I need to talk to my partner, I need to talk to my spouse, it's not the right time. All these same things that you hear over and over in different ways. Once you just realize you're hearing the same things over and over, you can start writing them down, creating rebuttals for them. So these are just ways to handle the objection, and then you're good, right? Because every single time it comes up, you're going to hear the same things. And because you hear the same things, you can say the same things to get them solved, get the objections handled, and get them signed up. Right? So this is another thing. If you want this as well, you can DM me on Instagram or LinkedIn and just ask for the resource and I'll get that sent over too. But it's honestly very easy to do. So these are the 3 things that you need. You need something that people want, an offer, you need a way to get in front of them at scale, and you need a way to convert them from a prospect to a client. And if you'd like a full guide on how to sign clients in 2024, I've made a complete guide on how to do that. You can check it out here.